What's going on, man? You always go back to home base when you lose it. I've been playing 17 months, 2 weeks, and a couple of days. And you can do the same thing, you know it? No, you don't know it, but you can. I got faith in you. Hang with me. Yeah, something I put down on the looper pedal. There's a few of you out there. I'm so damned old. I didn't start playing guitar until April 23rd, 2023. So, you know, I see the chats coming in. Man, my eyes, I've got degenerative eye disease, so I'm all but freaking blind. I'm doomed to sit here at the doggone house unless one of y'all comes and gets me and drags me off somewhere to play music. Y'all remember that one? Let's see, what is it? What is that? Walk, don't run? Or how about this one right here? Now, if I'm unable to read the chat right here, but if you really want to communicate with me, go to one of my, just go to the area at the top left hand side of your screen, tap on that, that'll take you to my channel page. Click on one of my videos, it don't make any difference which. I always go check the comments section to see if you guys have left anything for me. You guys, you gals, or let's just say you dudes. That's everybody. But anyway, I always go and check my comments. I'm unable to save this stuff to view it, so I am really, for a better lack of a better word, screwed when it comes to communicating with you people. I'm really screwed unless y'all go to my comment section and comment there. Y'all can call me everything except a child of God, or call me a child of God, and I'll not know the difference. It's not going to affect my attitude while I'm sitting here, and that's just the way it is. Now, let's see. That didn't go exactly like I wanted it to, but with the right amount of volume, they can do some wicked things. And if I go over and stand about 5 feet from the speaker and start to bend the tremolo and walk toward the speaker, oh, gee. Man, this thing has been a ball of fun. I mean, like I said, I've been playing less than 18 months. Playing electric guitar less than 18 months. I would love to see anyone take up a musical instrument. I don't care whether you're 8 or 80. Pick one up. It'll do you some good. Knock on wood. Came out. Oh man, I was a young man. We're about the same age. God, just busting my whole world open. Well, it's 15:25. Well, 3:25 for you non-100-hour timers. Okay. Yeah, just to show you that I am actually live. It's right at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday afternoon. Let's see, what is today? Today is wow, it's the 11th day of the month. 11th day, wow. Wow, the month's slipping away from us, got 20 days left. Jeez, get off of me. back. Well, that's just too much trouble. Trouble, not tremolo. Somebody's laughing at me right now. I know it. The way speech patterns are. You got to do what you got to do. And I've been doing this for less than 18 months, and you can do it. You can do it. I mean, how hooked are you on going out and spending bukus of time just running here and there? Well, carry a guitar with you. While you're waiting, beat on it. An electric guitar, you'll get as much good out of it without an amp as you will with an amp. Hendrix toted his with him everywhere he went. That's documented. Just go to the graveyard and talk to some of those folks who was hanging out with you. I knocked one out. The G string, we're talking about strings, the string tuning of a guitar, not something that an piece of undergarments, no. Hey man, don't get your G string in a bunch. There's some dynamite guitar players on YouTube. Fantastic teachers. I've got two playlists. One's my backing tracks, and the other are the people whose channels and whose instrument or whose lessons I use to. I'm more or less telling you the who, what, when, why of how I got here. And why is because I wanted to. And I tried. And I applied myself. When you apply yourself, and you're serious, you can do a lot of things. Okay, so that was a C scale, C major, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now you go down here, here's the C. Now that's the pentatonic scale. And then you're, let's see, I forget, it's like 1, 2, 3, skip, and it's like, let me see. That's the blues style pentatonic. But John Mayer, he was talking about it like if you're in A and you can, that if you look at whatever chord you're playing in, as the root notes are going to be on these two strings here. These strings, top and bottom strings, are your root notes. If you're looking at it from that perspective, you can go at it like this. Let me go through that again so smooth it up. But he said you could take it and you start and it does. It's right there in the chord. It's still a chord above or below that point, but your root that you start out on, the string you start out on, is going to be A. Like that. Too hot. Too much trouble. A little more trouble. A bit more trouble. Okay. I'm about winded. When you get old, stuff like this does not come easy. It's kind of like a song. Yeah, that's an old one too. I don't think that song is as old as I am. But it's darn close. Yeah, I've been old enough to know better for so long. Oh my. Mold done growed on it. Oh, stuff's good. Y'all can try it sometime. Sure beats the hell out of alcohol and beer. There's a lot of things that beat the heck out of alcohol and beer. Taking a kid fishing, taking your wife out just for the hell of it, being good to other folks, maybe seeing somebody behind you in line, paying $5 on their bill, and the only thing they know about you is a good person thinking about another human being and trying to help out as you're back walking out a door because you didn't ask for nothing, but you give freely from your heart. You give from here, but it starts up here. It's got to start up here before this is allowed to do anything. This would rule if it wasn't for this. Your heart would rule if it wasn't for your damn brain holding you back. It's all about me. It can't be like that. That's why I'm here. I want to convert you people into musicians. For me, music is a religion. I feel so close with music and in nature. If there is not a God, you sure could fool me when I'm out in nature. And I've been out there for 5 days and I have not heard one single human voice. That's the way I live. I would once a year I'd go spend 2 weeks outdoors. That's the way it was. And, in late November, around Thanksgiving, last couple of weeks, because I didn't have nowhere to be on Thanksgiving. I'm sure many people would have welcomed me, but there was no place I'd rather have been than up there. Getting up in the morning was the hardest thing I did when I camped outdoors for long periods of time, because I slept naked in a goose down sleeping bag. I had to train myself to do that, because if you aren't trained properly and you're sleeping in 15, 20 degree temperatures, it's like this. You will freaking dang wake up and you'll know something's wrong, and then you'll realize you're about to freeze to death because you sweated your sleeping bag with your vapor from your breathing. When you breathe out when it's cold, that air that comes out the crawls, how your breath freezes in the air, that soaks into your sleeping bag, and it becomes water, and it cools down, and it don't work as good. That's when you need wool. I don't know what modern materials they have now. Like, I've been out of this for 20 years. I haven't done it in over 20 years. But I can promise you this: if you ever go to sleep outside and it's freezing temperatures, you will not freeze to death as long as you are warm when you go to sleep. And provided that warmth is not caused by the fact that you're getting ready to die. Can't help you there. But as long as you have stayed warm and you're comfortable when you took your clothes off and got into your sleeping bag, you're not going to freeze. Not unless you're on drugs or alcohol, or you got a health condition, or you have a heart attack. I can't help you there. But I can tell you this: you will wake up, you will set up, and you will wrap everything you have got around you to keep you warm until the sun comes up. And it will be an awful long time. I don't care if it's 15 minutes. I've never been so cold in my life. I made one fatal error. I bought a artificial material for my tent as the construction material of my tent, and it repelled moisture, would not allow moisture from the inside to go out. So when I woke up, there was my breath had all the air I had breathed out had froze to the inside of that tent. It was hanging down in long strings everywhere, like party. It was no fun. But yeah, you get outside like that, go out to the wilderness and hang out, and your biological clock will reset after 3 days. I hold my hand, Lord, this is my right hand. This is my right hand. I know this camera's reversed. I'm sorry about that. I'm poor, and I'm playing into an Android smartphone. But I appreciate y'all putting up with me. But I hold my hand to the Lord. It's the truth. for almost 18 months now. Here we go. And I would urge any of y'all who are sending messages through the chat to go to my channel and leave a comment on any video, and then that way I'll be able to review them after I leave the air, because I do sincerely want to chat with each of you who have constructive remarks. Those haters among you, you'll receive no response from me, but I'm not going to kick you from the channel either, because you got a right to be here, and you've got a right to your opinion. So, with that, those wanting to leave a comment, free to visit the channel and say, "Hey, Teddy, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You sounding like crap, man. For an old man just getting started, I think you're doing pretty good." Okay, you know, let's take it for granted. Yeah, I just started working with the Whammy Bar a week or two ago, so I haven't really put more than an hour into it. I got to learn something to use it on, and I could use it on this, but not yet. So since it's going overboard. Okay. Anyone want to sing? Folsom Prison Blues, anybody? Can I get a blink? Oh man, I sure wish I could see that. Oh man, come on. Those were all little D shapes, and each one of them had I think a D in it. I'm sure this did, and ironic as it is, it was this note. Right here, I don't think this has a D note in it. Okay, so that's C. Okay, that's E, E, F sharp, so yeah.
consists of hundreds of
Shout
layers of
out.
paper, and if you don't believe me,
Word.
try stabbing it with an ice
Sub.
pick. You're welcome.
People say I'm no good, lazy as a coon. I get drunk in the morning and get stoned in the afternoon. About that time, man. I'm like old boutique handle, like to lay around in the shade. Ain't got that much money, damn sure ain't got it paid. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get all mine. You don't like the way I'm living, you can just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man's talking on the TV, and he's putting down the rock and roll. And he wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on the water, and I know that's true. Sometimes I wish the old preacher man could do a little walking too. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Well, I hope that suited a few of you out there. It's hard to suit everybody all the time, but if you can come across for 1 out of 100 and you lose the other 99, well, don't consider yourself a failure. It's just human nature. That's my Robert Duvall imitation. Yeah, like Robert Duvall, we have, I don't know whether he's real about, the way he plays his characters, but, surely, not from the Godfather, but from Lonesome Dove, the attitude and the mindset he had there, that's pretty much me. That may have been before your time. Okay, cheers. Yeah, I just noticed every time I sing, my viewership drops. The viewership just plunges. It's like Nielsen, the Rupert rates TV programs. Go to a commercial break, everybody's going to another channel. That's that for that. There. That. Oh, I don't know where my cat went. Suffice to say, Budman is hiding. Yes, I have a cat called Budman. He stands about this tall. And he sure does look like Dr. Seuss character. I put him a bird feeder. I put the birds a bird feeder on my storm door about 3 foot from the ground. And he gave my cat something to do. He waits, he sneaks down there. He's like a lion going through the Serengeti, and he's going through the brush. prey comes in to striking distance, and all of a sudden he jumps up and scares them away from the bird feeder. He gets such a kick out of it, and I get a kick out of him getting a kick. So we're both, it's win-win. Every once in a while, he has to go to sleep, and the birds get to eat in peace. Yeah, anybody, all of you out there, yes, you can make a lot of judgments about me. I am one more unusual character. Well, I just received your letter. Down and out, you say. At first, I thought I would tell you. Rattle on the other way. But in my memory lingers all you once were to me. So I'm gonna give you one more try to prove what you can be. Well, in your time, you wanna come back home. Or drop me a line and help me say no more you're wrong. You had the chance to play the game fair, and you let me, sweetheart. Yeah, that's the only game that can now that you're down. I'm gonna stick by you if you would only tell me there's a fool, and you'll find me here just like the day you left me alone. You remember that day, honey? In your time, you wanna come back home. But that's with less than 18 months practice on an electric guitar. And this is a Fender Squier. This is no Fender custom shop guitar. My amplifier is an orange amplifier, 35 watts. It's loud as crap, but it sure is fun. It gives you something to do. But anyway, that's the background, or pretty much the bass line. That is the bass line. Or heck, it could be anything. It's a bass line. But where I'm coming from on it is remembrance of country or honky-tonk blues from the 60s. You know, what they played in the 50s and 60s, that resounded here in rural America for, a decade and a half, 20 years afterwards. People were still playing the tunes. But there was one that started. that's that. For that, but we can do this. music. Go back to home base. Please like the video. That will get me before buku people. I need to pay for a freaking funeral. I'm terminally ill. I need to pay for a freaking funeral. So I ain't asking for $1. I just want a thumbs up. That's the same thing as a freaking dollar. Probably $5 if I get enough of you. 300 people. Hell, I'd pay for them to cremate my ass, and nobody doggone. I wouldn't have to be worrying about that crap anymore. I can play guitar freely. But anyway, thumbs up. Check out my videos, and leave any comments you want me to receive. I can't read the chat. Y'all have to chat among yourselves. But the bright side is you can go to my channel, leave a comment on any video, and I'm going to check the comments out when I answer any questions that anyone has, except the haters. And then sometimes I will indulge them if I think there's a chance that I might be able to redeem them. I'll at least throw the idea out there. And if they take the proverbial medicine, then they've redeemed themselves. Don't like that sound. Don't like that sound at all.
There's something wrong with it. I can't figure out what in the world it is.
I think what it is, I got too much reverb on it. Just bear with me here a second. If I can get that reverb off, it's going to help me, and it'll surely help your ears and maybe your perception of what I'm doing. Either increase or diminish your thoughts regarding it.
Now, and we're back.
Reverb, cut down.
Yeah, that helps. Jesus, this thing.
Yeah, that's a Jimmy Page flick from Stairway to Heaven. But he does it with humbuckers. You're just not going to get that. It's going to sound thin because it's single coils.
The Mark Knopfler, he things a little bit different. This is 4, 3.